Hey guys, another Auto Reviews here, and this is the Bugatti Veryon super resistant car. And this is the first time I've done a Bugatti Veryon review, so it's a new car, so this is going to be quite an interesting review. And basically we're going to start off with the fact that it's got a new sort of box design. As you can see, it says Bugatti across the back there, and it doesn't say Scalextric like it does on the back of any other car. That's the McLaren. And yeah, this car is quite an interesting colour. It's a bit more fluorescent green. It kind of looks a bit yellow on this camera shot, but it is a green colour. I'd say it's green, and it's got a nice sort of gunmetal silver, and then it's got a slightly different silver across the top there. It's got very nice engine detailing as well, so they've gone quite a bit of detail and put a lot of effort into this car as well. And it's quite a beastly looking car, and it's quite a wide car as well. Quite like the look of it. It's quite big. The wind mirrors are rubbery, but I think once they snap, they snap. And it has got a license plate on it, but it just says Bugatti. It doesn't have an actual number license plate. Now, as far as cars go, it's not my favourite car in the world. I prefer some of the other cars like the Audi R8. I'm not really into supercars, road cars and stuff, but I thought I'd get this one because it was cheap from MCSLOTS, so I got it from there. And yeah, I thought it was a good offer at the time, so I got one. And I thought, because I haven't reviewed one either, and I think we're just going to use this as a car in the racing that we do and just sort of chuck it in there and see how it goes. It's got DPR obviously because it's quite new. It's a new car. Back in 2011, I think the first one was released, and yeah, so it's a couple of years old. And even then, the car was old before it even came out. Scalextric's rated a few years, and then eventually they released it. So the Bugatti Veryon as a car is actually quite an old one when you think about it. But again, it's still the world's fastest production car, and that's why most people like it, because it's fast and it's powerful and it's got, you know, so many different amazing features about it. I don't really know much about the car, to be honest myself. I know it's got like 12 radiators on it and stuff, but I don't know how many horsepower it is. All I know is that it's currently the most powerful, the fastest that you can buy, and that it costs 5 million to make, but they sell them at $1 million a piece and stuff. So, well, that was when they first came out. The car's quite nice. I like the front of it, the grille, and I like the sort of shape of it. It's kind of a weird shaped car, and the fact that when the back doesn't really drop back until the very end there, and then it's quite a rounded car as well. The features on it are, it's a sidewinder as well. It's only got one magnetization slot in it as well, and some of you may be able to just see that there is a little plate which is sort of reserved, shall I say, for the limited edition chrome one that came out, which came out in 2012, I believe it was, the chrome Bugatti Veryon and hypercar set. So yeah, that is, if you see that and you wonder what it is, I think because this came out after the hypercar set came out, all of them are going to have that little plate there from now on. And it's just a little feature, so if, you know, it just shows that there are some limited editions of this car out somewhere. It's a sidewinder, 18,000 rev is standard. The car it's got quite a wide wheelbase, and it's quite a long wheelbase. I think the only thing that was slightly let down was the magnet position, and you can only have one of them. But I think this car might handle very well, and I eventually will get around to test driving it, so keep an eye out for that video. But I thought we could do a comparison of it compared to its, well, I don't know if the McLaren is classed as a hypercar, but of a comparison of its closest counterpart that Scalextric produce, and that is the MP4-12C. Now, as you can see instantly from that kind of angle, the Bugatti is a little bit shorter and it's a little bit wider, which might be a benefit in handling, because to be honest, the road car version of McLaren isn't the best handling car compared to the GT3 version, whereas this one I don't know, we haven't got a race car version to compare it to, but I would assume it should handle on the par with this car. Maybe this one would be slightly better. I just know that the Bugatti, I've heard things that it's not fantastic, but it might just be the look of the draw. Someone might have just got a bit of a naff one. But I'll give you the honest review of it and tell you how it handles when I get round to test driving it. I think as well, because of the fact that it's got no lights as well, that might pay a bit of dividends in the end, might help, and it also might help if you've got a detailed version with that slight extra bit of rate. It might help as well with the handling. If we move on to the box as well, I mean, this is the standard box shape, but it is slightly different. This is www.scalextric.com in white, whereas on the other box it says it in yellow. Little different, and it just says Bugatti across there, so it's saying Scalextric. And the product code for the Bugatti Veryon is C3275, and you've got the Bugatti Veryon license in there as well. So it's, you know, it's quite a popular car, and it's so, you know, it's one of those cars that gets its own box design. The only other car really that we know that has its own box design is the classic ones, and the McLaren Mercedes Vodafone Formula 1 car from a couple of years back. The Lewis Hamilton one had its own design with Fernando Alonso, and then I think the Heikki Kovalainen one as well with the Lewis Hamilton one had its own design. So one of the cars that gets its own design, I have to admit I do like it. I mean, it's not, Bugatti isn't my favourite car in the world, but I think once you got it in the flesh, it's quite weighty as well, especially towards the back end. I think it would be a good car, and I do sort of like it, but don't be expecting every single Bugatti Veryon review. I might end up picking up a detailed one just so you've got a detailed review as well to watch, but if I'm honest, the only reason I got it was because it was nice and cheap. But not my favourite car, but obviously some people like the road cars a lot more than I do, so if you are a road car fan and you collect your road cars and you've got the McLaren and you want something to race against it, the Bugatti Veryon is the car. So I suggest the Bugatti Veryon and the McLaren as a good partnership for rivalry. So that's the review. Please rate, comment and subscribe. We've got to 300 subscribers now. Thank you very much. And I should be doing a review or a special video based on that as well. And I'll be doing, we're coming up to the 3rd year of MCSLOTS reviews as well. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you hit the subscribe button, it will help. And just keep an eye out. Also, don't forget to check out MCSLOTS if you're interested in buying cars. He does diecast as well. So it'll be very much, you know, just give him a look as well. I'll put the link in the description, and you can get it from most of my videos now from earlier this year. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and watch the other reviews as well.